Good morning, Fellowship Hi-Crest. This is your last Jumpstart of the year, December 31st, and it's coming from 3rd John. Let's jump into it. I'm just going to read a little bit of it. I'm starting at verse 5. Dear friend, you are being faithful to God when you care for the traveling teachers who pass through, even though they are strangers to you. They have told the church here of your loving friendship. Please continue providing for such teachers in a manner that pleases God, for they are traveling for the Lord, and they accept nothing from people who are not believers. So we ourselves should support them so that we can be their partners as they teach the truth. You know, this book right here is really interesting to me how Paul approaches it, because this is about some church beef. This is some deacons versus the trustees versus the pastor type stuff. And there's this guy, Diotrephes, who had been treating the other teachers and other people poorly. And Paul says that he loves to be in charge. He loves to be the leader. And he didn't even want anything to do with us, the apostles, with Paul himself, with John, with John himself. He didn't even want anything to do with John. But as John addresses this, for many of us, this could easily just be a gossip letter. Man, you know this dude in your church is acting certain kinds of ways and doing whatever. But look what John does. John actually starts the letter out by just praising Gaius, which is who's this is written to, Gaius, for the great things that he's been doing. It says, dear friend, in verse 2, I hope all is well with you and that you are as healthy in body as you are strong in spirit. Some of the traveling teachers recently returned and made me very happy by telling me about your faithfulness and that you are living according to the truth. I could have no greater joy than to hear my children are following the truth. Brothers and sisters, as we head into 2022, there are going to be plenty of opportunities for us to see people who maybe are not reflecting Christ the best. And it may look like they're getting results. It may look like they have positions of power or they're in charge. And it may cause us to want to react and do things the way that they do. But John says here in verse 11, he says, dear friend, do not let this bad example influence you. Follow only what is good. Remember that those who do good prove that they are God's children, and those who do evil prove that they do not know God. He doesn't say go out him. He doesn't say expose him. He doesn't say take his seat, take his head. He says, hey, their actions will prove who they're following, and yours will do the same. As you head into 2022, allow your actions to prove that you know God. Continue to power up, pour in, and spill out.